Hello everyone, thank you so much for watching this video. This video is all about planet Saturn and its strong zodiac signs as per Vedic astrology. So what exactly is planet Saturn and which are the zodiac signs Saturn is stronger is what I'll be discussing in this video. So Saturn represents labor, Saturn represents courage, Saturn represents skin problems, Saturn represents your occupation, the kind of job, the kind of business that you do is being governed by planet Saturn. Saturn represents grandfather, the grandparents, especially grandfather. Saturn also represents fatherly figures in your life. Whomsoever you represent yourself as a fatherly figures can be seen from this video from planet Saturn. And Saturn also represents the income sources, the sources of income in your life is being governed by planet Saturn. Saturn also represents hard work. Saturn represents blames. Saturn represents theft. Saturn represents suffering, sorrow, sadness. All these are all representation of planet Saturn. Saturn also represents delays and denials. Saturn represents abuses. Saturn represents criticism, humiliation. Saturn represents power, authority. Saturn represents wealth. Saturn is also a karaka for marriage. And for all these karakattvas, planet Saturn signifies a lot in your life. Depending upon the planetary alignment, depending upon the Saturn's placement in your birth chart, the parameters which I told you till now will be fruitful or not so fruitful depending upon the degrees of planet Saturn situated in your birth chart. So generally for Saturn, Venus is super friendly, Jupiter is friendly, and whereas Sun, Moon, Mars, Mercury unfriendly in nature. Saturn is also not so friendly with Ketu. Saturn is friendly with Rahu. Okay, so mainly if at all you ask me who is the great friend for planet Saturn is Venus. So if Saturn is placed in the Venus zodiac signs, especially Libra as well as Taurus, Saturn gains its energy. Especially Libra, Saturn becomes exalted. That means Saturn will be gaining its energy. And whereas in Saturn placed in Taurus zodiac sign, that is also considered as friendliness. That is also considered as positiveness. And when Saturn is placed in Gemini zodiac sign as well as Virgo zodiac sign, Saturn is super friendly in nature. Because Venus and Mercury goes together, similar way Saturn goes well with Mercury as well. Initially I have mentioned Sun, Moon, Mars and Mercury are not friendly, but I want to correct here. Only Sun, Moon and Mars are not friendly for planet Saturn. And Saturn is also friendly with Jupiter. That means in Pisces zodiac sign, Sagittarius zodiac sign, Saturn becomes super friendly in nature. And of course Saturn is the lord for Aquarius and Capricorn zodiac signs. So if Saturn is placed in these zodiac signs also, Saturn is considered as benefic in nature, that is positive in nature. If Saturn is placed in Aries, if Saturn is placed in Scorpio, Saturn is considered as super negative because Saturn doesn't go well with Mars. The Mars related zodiac signs, which is Aries and Scorpio, Saturn becomes super negative. Saturn becomes negative in Cancer zodiac sign as well because for Cancer the lord is basically Moon. Saturn doesn't go well with Moon. So Saturn becomes negative in the Cancer zodiac sign. Saturn doesn't go well with Sun. Sun is the biggest enemy for planet Saturn as per Vedic friendly enemy birth chart. So Saturn doesn't go well in the Leo zodiac sign as well. So Saturn becomes exalted in Libra zodiac sign. Saturn becomes debilitated in the Aries zodiac sign. So which is debilitation as in like Saturn loses its energy. That means Saturn becomes super negative. That means if at all you feel that Saturn is considered as at a very good degree and if he is receiving the Jupiter aspect upon planet Saturn, then the negativity, the maleficness will be cancelled or it will be reduced depending upon the Jupiter's aspect upon planet Saturn. But however, the debilitation effect can be seen in the life because of planetary alignment in the birth chart. And the similar way you need to experiment the same thing in D1 chart, D9 chart, D10 chart and D2 chart to understand the placement of planet Saturn in your birth chart. Okay, so people who have negative Saturn in your birth chart, make sure that you follow certain remedies for planet Saturn. Make sure that you feed birds, make sure that you feed dogs, and also help some NGOs, help some poor people, help some physically handicapped people. That's when your Saturn energy will be raised in your birth chart. Okay, so always whenever the bad karma is actually creating problems in the life, when you do certain good karma, obviously, and if you propitiate properly to planet Saturn, of course you can able to get his blessings, and you can able to reap the fruits and blessings from planet Saturn. So thank you so much, and I hope I added certain value in this 5 minutes video. Thank you so much for watching this video. If at all you need my astrological consultations, the link is mentioned in the description section. Do book for an astrological consultation. Once I get a consultation order, I'll be able to help you with the complete analysis pertaining to your individual birth chart, and I'll see you in the consultation. Bye for now.